Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. Don't hate me. I threw out earlier mock draft 62.0, all 32 teams. Like I said, don't throw tomatoes. I just happen to be a Dallas fan. But I have 646 draft prospects already on my channel, and I have mock draft 6.0, all 32 NFL teams I dropped earlier. Now I'm going to drop a Dallas mock. When we get closer to the draft, like April, is going to be a lot of mocks, a lot of everything. Because by that time, the beast will be out, and I'll have all my guys out. Because you can't call me a copy and paste champ like everybody else. If you like the video, sub and subscribe. It don't cost a dime. It's amazing. I remember that. I have the worst short-term memory. Long-term, great. Short-term, not so good. A lot of concussions. All right, this is Dallas Cowboys mock 69.0. My favorite number. Joking. My 66 was my high school football number. Pick number 12. He'll be there. He'll be there at 12. This kid is my linebacker number 2. Linebacker 1 is Abdul Carter. This kid is my linebacker number 2. Jihad Campbell, Alabama, 6'4", 250. He's not going to be there round 2, my friends. He's not. I'm going to be honest with you. Besides Mason Graham, I don't think. Listen, I'm a value person. I'm even a value as crazy as it is. I'm even a value person when I do fantasy football drafts. I'm like, no, that's not good value. Oh, that's great value. Besides Mason Graham, I don't think there's a defensive tackle worthy of the 12th pick overall in this draft. So you can maybe trade back. This draft is loaded with DTs and some good edges. Dallas picks again at 44. Jihad Campbell is not going to be there at 44. Dude, 6'4", 250. He plays wherever he wants. He does what he wants. He's a beast stopping the run. He's not a liability. He'll cover a running back. He'll cover a wide receiver. He'll cover a tight end. Remember this name that nobody else has given you. Remember this name the week of the combine. The week of the combine, this kid's going to shoot up the drafts. He's going to fly up the draft boards. Remember this name. Pick 44. We have 0 running backs on his team. 0. Butowski. 0.0. If anybody knows what movie that's from, drop it in the chats. I'm showing my age. I know I look 25, but I'm like triple that. Caleb Johnson, running back, Iowa. He had like 1,800 yards, 22 TDs. Hasn't had a fumble in 3 seasons. Big running back. Listen, if you want to compare yardage, and Iowa runs a very conservative offense. And besides their right guard, which I gave you, I don't see any other, and they have a good offense. They have a good tight end, Luke Lachey. I don't see a lot of other Iowa offensive linemen getting drafted. So his 1,800 yards versus Gentry's 26, in my opinion, his 1,800 is much more impressive. It is what it is, whatever. Pick 76, TJ Sanders, defensive tackle, South Carolina, 6'4", 300. 4 sacks. He can get up the field. He played mostly 3 tech. Gotta fix the sunglasses. I would not be afraid to play him at 1 tech. I don't even think he'll be on the board at pick 76. But bro, people, this is Dallas Cowboys mock draft 69.0. And I'm probably going to throw out 70 more. I can't talk about the same players. You know what I'm saying? So how boring would that be? Next, yo, this kid is flying up the boards. He was supposed to be at the senior or the shrine. Maybe he tweaked himself. Don't know. Holland Pierce, offensive tackle, Rutgers. He played 6'8", 350, former walk on. He was like 450 when he walked on. Just shows you what you could do when you put your heart, and you got your ball and you got a set of balls. He played 3-year starter. His first year he started at right tackle. The last 2 years he started at left tackle. This dude is just a monster of a dude. Is just a freak. Whoa. What's up? What's your matter? What's your matter? It's my 100-pound killer. He actually made an appearance a couple, like 2 weeks ago on Talking Crazy Saturday nights. He made an appearance. What's your matter? What's your matter, killer? What's your matter, killer? I'm very protective. Yeah, Holland Pierce is, like I said, I view first year in college, he started at right tackle. The last 2 years, he started at left tackle. I see him as a right side player only in the NFL. Worst case scenario, I'll slide him inside to right guard. All my tackles that I like, and this is if it doesn't work out, a tackle, I'm not going to give up on somebody and I'll throw him inside a guard. See how he does that. This next kid, yo, he ain't gonna be there, man. But I'm just throwing information out. Antoine Powell Ryland, edge, Virginia Tech, pick 170. Bro, this kid is getting 0.0 love. He will at the combine. He's gonna fly up the boards, bro. The only issue with him but I've said it 1,000 times, like 70% of the edges in this class are undersized. They're short. This kid has amazing production. He's 6'3", 250, plays for Virginia Tech. He had 16 sacks this past season. No one is talking about. Gotta fix the hat. No one is even talking about this kid. Nobody. He has 31 career sacks. This hat's killing me. I can't get it on straight. Maybe it's my head. No one's talking. No one's giving this kid love, man. 16 sacks, 31 sack career. The only thing if you're going to nitpick on somebody, you're going to say his size, 6'3". But I can name you 40 other edges in this class that are undersized. Bro, whoever gets this kid is going to get tremendous value. Bro, he has a crazy quick first step. He does have bend. He has a nonstop motor, man, nonstop. Like I said, I'm just throwing out a mock. He ain't going to be on the board at 170 unless injuries pop up at the combine. 16 sacks, 31 career sacks. Nah, the only way he's still there is if there's an injury. Like he has a fourth leg we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Next kid, pick 172. I do not know why I can't listen. I got a million names in my head. Sebastian Castro, safety, Iowa. He's 5'11", 205. Like I said, I have a million names in my head, and last week we had the Shrine Bowl and the Senior Bowl. I forgot which one he played in, but he was taking reps at linebacker, and I don't know why when he's 5'11", 205, he's taking reps at linebacker. This just shows you, how some coaches can ruin a prospect. There was pictures. Look at Sam Darnold, the year he had in Minnesota. And I think when he was with the Jets or somebody, maybe I forgot, Carolina or something. Now this is a quarterback who was like a top 5 pick. They had him taking reps at defensive tackle. This just shows you why, like the NFL, once you get in the coaching system or a scout, it's like a mafia. Doesn't matter what you do, you just get recycled and get jobs and get jobs and get jobs. I just wonder if they tell you to kill your own friend, then you do it also. Zero respect for them. Like I said, zero clue why they had Sebastian Castro taking some reps at linebacker. Dallas has zero safeties. Dallas, you could make a Big Sarge, Camion Rucker on UNC. I've had him out here. Uh, I've done him before. I've done him a few times. He's not getting the love he deserves, but I know what you're talking about is similar. But you know what it is? It's just I think NC had such a bad team besides Omari and Hampton, him and the kid Willie Lumpkin, who's 5'11". Like there really ain't much talent on that team. But Rucker does have crazy talent, and I've dropped him way, way earlier. So pick 174, man. Simon Barrow, defensive tackle. He's a Michigan State transfer for the U. He played for the U this past year. 6'3", 320, just a run stuffer. Let's be honest. Dallas has 0.0 run stuffers. Maxi Pad, who I said wrong pick. But all the call-in shows, when I said, don't you think Brian Barise is a better pick? They both looked at each other and said, no, it's Maxi Pad. How you looking now? Brian Barise, what, he has like 17 sacks, couple of blocked field goals, tackles, has Maxi Pad stats looking. But I said Brian Barise, 6'6", 305 pounds, defensive tackle out of Clemson, was the proper pick. But what do I know? Next kid, yo, I've been blowing up SMU, man. SMU had a few monsters on their defensive line this past college season. This kid, Elijah Roberts, 6'4", 280. He had an 8-sack season, 2023. He had 10 sacks. He's 6'4", 280. You could throw him a defensive tackle. You could even slide him outside. Listen, all the SMU kids, defensive tackle or edges, they are beasts versus the run. They are legit beasts versus the run. Next kid at 211 is LeJohntay Wester, wide receiver, Colorado. You might ask, why is he so low? 5'11", 165 pounds. If that don't tell you, I don't know what else to tell you. Then you got the other midget, Tej Johnson from Oregon, who's 155 pounds. And you got this guy, JC. We all know who you are, JC. You got your own show. You had a show with Dallas and you quit it to become a content creator. That's right. JC is the kiss of death for every single wide receiver prospect he ever puts out. You see JC, you go the other way when it comes to draft. Okay, LeJohntay Wester, 5'11", 165, Colorado, on the smaller side. I think he might have to make his mark on special teams. He did have a 1,000-yard season and 10 touchdowns, but he can fly. He definitely can fly. The next is a kid no one's getting any love. No one's loving this kid. Nobody. And he's not going to be there at this pick, 250. Not. If he is, I'd be shocked. But it's a crazy, crazy deep running back class. Brashard Smith, SMU. Follow me, man. This kid spent 3 years at the University of Miami at wide receiver. And in 3 years, he, like I said, okay, in 2023, Miami had 4 different quarterbacks. So let's not put everything on him. But he played 3 years at wide receiver at the University of Miami, transferred to SMU. SMU threw him at running back. He has good size. He had 1,300 yards and 14 touchdowns this year. I'm telling you, people, whoever gets this kid is gonna get a steal because he can run the ball. He's tough. He runs bigger than his actual size, and you can line him up out wide as wide receiver, or you don't have to worry about him coming out of the backfield and catching passes. So what? I gave you a few defensive tackles, 2 running backs, a linebacker. I think I filled an offensive tackle. I think I filled all our needs, but it is what it is. Dallas Cowboy mock draft 69.0. He reminds me of Jared McKinnon. Yeah, but Bashad Smith is someone is gonna get a steal with this kid, man. Because like I said, when you can do more than one thing in the NFL, you're more valuable to the organization, you're more valuable to the coach, you're more valuable to the team. You can line them up at wide receiver, you can line them up in the backfield, you can line them up in a two back offense, and then tell him to go out wide or just go out and catch a pass. He's like a Swiss Army knife, and the kid can fly. Also, sub and subscribe. You got the Frisco Report. They usually come out Wednesdays or Thursdays with this. You got Cowboys Corner. He comes on talking crazy Saturday nights. Sub and subscribe. We got Fifth Quarter Cowboys. Sub and subscribe. He comes on Monday nights and usually Friday nights, Freaky Fridays. We got Cowboys Champ, another OG, man. Sub and subscribe to his channel. We got Cowboys Fiend. We're trying to get him on the show to rap, bro. He's a rapper. And he's rocking old school, bro. Eric B. and Rakim beats. That's my era also. We also got 1980s Cowboy, man. He's an OG, but he played college ball. So we have like we have Ishan, Hollywood's newest up-and-coming producer at Paladonian Films, Dot Production. So we have a mixture of all different dudes, all different ages, so you have all different perspectives on football. What fun is having 5 18-year-olds that the best quarterback they ever saw was Dak Prescott? Hello? Where you have a group of guys with different ages where they can talk to you about the Roger Staubachs, the Danny Whites, the Troy Aikmans. I hate Romo. He sucks. And then Dak, whatever. It is what it is. Tomorrow I'll be coming out between 5. I'm at 646 draft prospects I've dropped. Tomorrow I'll be coming out with probably 5 to 10 more, probably 10. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO for life, over and out, everybody.